Hi everyone, it is Nadine from my stamping studio. Just thought I'd come in and do a video to show you a few things that are current right now in the Stampin' Up world. Okay, so we have the mini catalog that became available on the 5th of January, and that runs until June, the end of June, the 30th of June. And A-Bration is here, and that runs until the 28th of February. So A-Bration, for anyone that does not know what A-Bration is all about, well, it is a time that products like stamp sets and a DSP paper are free, and with a purchase of $60 or more, any one of these types of products, free stamp sets and DSP paper and bundles, are yours. And again, they're your choice. All right, so if you are really interested in earning some free product and adding to your crafting collection, please, now's the time. So you can check out my website, and if you order online, use my host code, and I would be glad to help you out if you have any questions, okay? So in the mini catalog, there is a stamp set that actually comes with a die, so the die bundle, and it's actually called Many Messages. It is this one here, if you can see that. All right, now the images do look very small on the actual box. They're actually at only 80%, so the images are much bigger by 20% more. Now it's just one stamp with all these images, so 23 images in all one stamp, okay? And then the die, and there's the die. And I'm going to be doing the video on the stamp using the Stamparatus, which is a stamping tool. So I'm going to show you exactly what we can do. So there's a couple different things. If you do not have the Stamparatus, it's a great time now to get in on the A-Bration, because a purchase of a Stamparatus is just over $60, so that would give you free product. So now you're well on your way to creating some beautiful projects in your own space. Okay, but if you do not want to purchase right now, or you have it already, but you would like to have this tool here, this is the number F, and that is the clear block number F in the annual catalog, okay? And this is the one that you would use to affix the actual stamp set Many Messages, okay? So I'm going to pull out I have it already set up because I've been doing up some actual projects, and I've been needing some tags. So I'm just going to place the Stamparatus in front of me. I'm going to share with you as well. Now the Stamparatus, when you buy the kit, the Stamparatus, the beginner Stamparatus, it actually comes with this pad, okay? It comes with two of these hinged plates. I've only used one right now today, but it comes with two, and two magnets. Now there's two magnets, and they're actually placed behind here. There's a special place on the back of the Stamparatus. Now I've just used some washi tape to make it easier to pull them away from the actual board, okay? They are strong. You do not want, you don't want them at any time to connect with each other, because the likelihood that either one of them will snap, because they're so strong, is possible, okay? So the likelihood of them breaking if they're together is possible. But you can also buy some replacements. But I've had mine now for about 2 years, and I haven't had any concerns with them at all, okay? All right, so what I'm going to do is share with you as well with this foam plate that comes with the Stamparatus. This is great if you are using the photopolymer stamps. Now the photopolymer stamps are the clear stamps if you're not familiar with the different types of stamps that we run. And what I'm going to be doing is using the many messages, and that's a rubber stamp. As you can see, this is the rubber stamp. So I'm going to actually remove the actual black foam pad where you're not going to need that. Okay, now I have some grid paper that you can purchase as well as an addition to the Stamparatus tool, and I'm going to place the actual paper that I'm going to use to stamp onto the image, and I'm going to use that and I'm going to put the magnet so that the paper doesn't move, and I want to just make sure that the magnet does not interfere with the image when I go to stamp it. Now I'm going to just use one of the older ink pads that I have, which is the black, basic black in our color line here. And I'm just going to do some stamping images on with the ink. Just going to make sure I caught all the actual images and phrases on the stamp set. And what the nice thing is, if for some reason you got a little bit of a wiggly arm or you're not too steady with your hands and you place this down, I'm going to just give it a little bit of a press down. And what might happen in this case is the fact that maybe some of the ink didn't quite get onto some of the images. So I'm going to lift up that, and you can see here that this hooray didn't quite get the ink. So I'm just going to go in and tap a little bit more, and because we're using a Stamparatus plate to re-ink that paper, we're not going to have any other transfer from the stamp onto the paper. So let's just see if it does work. So there we go. It still isn't quite as dark as I would like. So I'm just going to go into, and I notice this heart, if you see here, the heart isn't quite picking up great. So I'm just going to go in here, and I know the heart didn't quite get as much of the ink on there. So I'm just going to press a little bit harder. And there we go. We were getting a much better image on there. So for the sake of the video, we're just going to pull that away. And I'm going to just bring that down. And I'm going to bring in another new tool that we have. And that is our cut and emboss machine. All right. Stampin'Up came out with this a little while ago, and right now we're able to, everyone is able to get the mini, which I can show you some videos of that once the mini, once I get that in my hands. Okay, so I'm going to be using, the great thing about this cut and emboss machine is the fact that all the plates that it comes with are numbered. So number 1, number 2, there's two sets, a set of two number 3s, and there's also a number 4. And the number 4 is this one here, and this will be used if you're working on some embossing folders. Okay, so we'll just put that aside for now, that number 4. So what I'm going to do is just set up the sandwich, and I'm going to put the actual 1, 2, and 1, 3 down, and I'm going to lay my paper down, what I want to die cut, and I'm going to put the cut side down onto the image, and you can see that this die completely lines up with the actual stamped images. So I'm just going to make sure I've gotten all the image and the stamp, the image stamp and the die together. Okay. All right, that should be good there. What do you guys think? okay? And I'm gonna put the second number 3 die down, and then I'm just gonna run this right through. Okay, so here you have it, all of the images are ready for any versatile card or project you make. A tag, a bookmark, just because gift. And so if you were to take a card, I'm just using this one as an example, and you can use any inked color if you'd like to choose those colors. I've made a card. This is actually a sample, starting of a sample of a card that's going to be part of the mini catalog, one of the suites, which I'll be showing at some point soon. So say, be strong, be brave, you've got this. Okay, thank you so much for hopping on board and seeing my video today. Please like, share, comment. It allows me to know what you would like to see and what you would like to learn more about. Okay, all right, bye for now. See you.